Libra Souls. Welcome to your reading. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki, and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help people find the magic within. If you're new here, welcome. I channel messages from creative expression such as movies, books, and music, and I'm excited and honored to be doing this reading for you today. For this series, I will be channeling messages from Edgar Allan Poe quotes. So I was inspired to do this series because last month on my birthday, my boyfriend Anthony took me to a spiritual shop where they sell crystals and tarot cards, and I came across the Edgar Allan Poe tarot deck, and my boyfriend bought it for me. So I was inspired to do a series channeling messages from Edgar Allan Poe quotes. So I'm excited to bring this reading to you. How the reading will work, Libra. I have channeled 12 different quotes from Edgar Allan Poe, and I have written them on 12 slips of paper, one for each zodiac sign. Spirit will choose one for you, and then we'll do an intuitive card reading to get some additional messages. So let's see which Edgar Allan Poe quote has a message for you, Libra. We have, "It will be found, in fact, that the ingenious are always fanciful, and the truly imaginative never otherwise than analytic. It will be found, in fact, that the ingenious are always fanciful, and the truly imaginative never otherwise than analytic." The first deck of cards that we are using, Libra, is none other than the Edgar Allan Poe deck. Thank you, Spirit. What are your additional messages for my Libra souls? We have the King of Wands. Next, we'll pull a card from the Moonology deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else? A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Next, we'll pull a card from the Super Attractor deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else? I am kind and loving toward others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotions. And your final card will come from the Self-Love Affirmation deck. Thank you, Spirit. What are your final messages for my Libra souls? Each person is part of the harmonious whole. With joy, I recognize my perfection and the perfection of life. Okay, Libra, I feel like you are lighting something up, like shining light on something very big in your life right now, because this King of Wands is just enshrouded by the flames, like your path just being illuminated and charging forward very passionately. Very strong leader-like qualities here too, Libra. Like holding that, it looks like he's holding a candle, so he's also like lighting the way just by holding onto the candle, but The path is literally illuminated. Just like creating a fire in the darkness that is just illuminating shadows, illuminating certain healing aspects, but it's done in a very passionate, very controlled manner. Because the King of Wands is a leader who is very passionate and charges forward with what they have envisioned for themselves and holding on to that vision. Like, look at his face. You can tell he's very determined with what he is creating in his reality. So I feel like a lot of my Libras here are in that energy where you're moving forward, you're lighting up that path, and totally healing and integrating the shadows within you. And owning that about yourself too. Accepting those disowned shadow aspects. That's really beautiful. You're making great waves with your healing. The quote from Edgar Allan Poe, it says, "It will be found, in fact, that the ingenious are always fanciful." So what I'm feeling from this is an energy of an intelligence that brings forth very creative, fanciful energy, like bringing through energy in a very intelligent way. The energy of this feels very controlled, much like the King of Wands was bringing. Like that card, it would look like there is destruction happening, but no, it's happening in a very controlled manner, a very calm manner, a very peaceful manner. In the second part of the quote, it says, "And the truly imaginative, never otherwise than analytic." And the truly imaginative, never otherwise than analytic. So there's an energy of analyzing things in your life in a very creative, imaginative way. And this is all about the vision that you are creating for yourself, what you want to experience, being very specific about it, allowing your mind to go to places that perhaps you haven't allowed it to go before. Being analytic, not in the sense of being critical in nature of things. This is an energy of analyzing your imagination and what you are capable of doing in this world. It is literally right next to the King of Wands, lighting up that path, using your imagination, holding that vision, and not letting it go, and not caring who is in your path to try to stop you, moving forward despite anyone who doesn't believe in your vision, who doesn't believe in what you're creating. And that doesn't matter. What other people are projecting, that is a result of their own insecurities, their own wounding. And this is you like having compassion for that, but not allowing anyone to deter you from what you're here to do, Libra. A lot of my Libras here are beginning a new romantic cycle. We have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. And this is your reading, Libra. So it's interesting it says Libra. This is a very specific message for Libra souls. I'm seeing a lot of you have purged wounding and you have healed from wounding from past relationships. So this is bringing a new energy of a new romantic cycle beginning. An energy of, once again, putting yourself out there if you haven't dated in a long time. Putting yourself back out there if you have just walked away from a relationship, or if someone left a relationship with you. I'm seeing a lot of healing taking place where you're ready for this new energy to come in. What else with this card, Spirit? Thank you. With the new romantic cycle begins. Some of you are manifesting a really beautiful soulmate connection into your experience right now. Things will feel easy with this person. It will feel like you're in the ultimate flow. You can laugh for hours with each other. You have fun experiences. You will hold space for what each other wants to do. I'm seeing that dynamic of, where do you want to eat? I want to eat here. Oh no, I want to eat here. I'm seeing that there's a lot of compromise in terms of those things, rather than like an argumentative energy, like I don't want to eat there and this and that. No, this is holding space for one another. Okay, you want to eat Mexican this night, we'll eat Chinese this night, and holding space for each other. Like, there is a lot of compromise in this relationship that's coming into your life. It's very beautiful. I'm seeing a lot of fun. I'm seeing some of you go to amusement parks even, and like riding the Ferris wheel, taking photos on the Ferris wheel, playing games. This is a very balanced relationship, as you can see the scales on the card. And Libra is all about justice and balance. This is somebody who will hear you out when you're expressing your emotions. You'll feel very safe to express your emotions, and this person will feel safe with you. That does not mean that it will be, a perfect relationship. Everybody has certain things that they're still healing right now. So I'm hearing not to write someone off at the beginning of the relationship once you meet someone you connect with based off of something that may not be very significant to the relationship as a whole. Like, it's like little pet peeves I'm seeing. When it's a genuine soulmate connection, you can overlook certain flaws in other people. But also there's this energy of, as you start to go into the dating world again, for those of you who haven't, it's also remembering the importance of not forcing a connection if you don't feel the connection with someone, and speaking up about that in terms of the relationship. Because right next to that card is, I am kind and loving towards others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotions. So if there are some people who have been imposing on your boundaries, just continue to be kind and loving while communicating that, and stand firm and strong in your boundaries. Don't go back on a boundary, because that creates energy where you've already, kind of created a seal. It pokes a hole in your boundary. Keep your boundaries intact, okay? Don't let any energy leak from your boundaries, all right? And we'll get some more information when I open up my clairaudience on that, because I don't feel that that's 100% all about a romantic partnership. I'm feeling this is with friendships as well, and even coworkers, and even family members is what I'm seeing here. The last card here is, each person is part of the harmonious whole. So when we chose to come to Schoolroom Earth, we all chose to be specific dynamics in the world. Some of us chose to be the villain, some of us chose to be the hero, and some of us chose to have that flip at certain times of our lives so that we could begin the healing. So even the person who has hurt you the most in your experience, they are part of the harmonious whole. And when people have hurt you, those of you that have been doing healing from relationships to get you ready for a new romantic cycle, or to get you ready for your soul tribe, to get you ready for the next level of your spiritual journey, all these people played a part in your soul's journey so that you could learn the lessons you needed to learn, so that you could rise from the ashes like the King of Wands is doing on this card. And we even played the villain sometimes. In the first half of my life, I definitely played a villain to some of the people that I was in relationships with and friendships with. And it's all about forgiving yourself for the things that occurred when that happened. And just remembering it was all part of your journey, it was all part of the harmonious whole, and even the people that hurt you played a big part in the self-love you're learning for yourself, helping you to forgive yourself, helping you to forgive those who have hurt you, but also remembering the perfection of who you are. Not perfectionism as, not perfection in terms of perfectionism, because perfection does not exist, but when we were created with such a precise perfection, with because of our imperfections. And that's what it says on the back of the card here. With joy, I recognize my perfection and the perfection of life. So as messy as life can be, it is still perfect for you in your soul's journey, because it's all either teaching you something, helping you grow, helping you to evolve. All right? So we all play a part in the harmonious whole of the collective. And even those who have hurt us are part of that as well. I'd like to open up my clairaudience and see what additional messages Spirit has for my Libra souls. Thank you. I'm being shown just like one eye, and I feel like this epitomizes the third eye. There's something you're being shown about shadow aspects right now, because that's what I feel with the King of Wands, like something being ignited in your reality, something like light going poof, and you going, whoa, I did not know this before, this is a lot. What else, Spirit? Because I do feel it's something very spiritual. Some of you may be having dreams where you're shown the truth about certain situations, about people. I've had this happen a lot for myself. Certain people that you need to set boundaries with. Just like it's like an explosion of psychic intuition with your third eye and seeing things that you didn't see before. What else about this, Spirit? Thank you. I'm also being shown a house fire. That might be significant to something in a past life. Some of you may have a fear of fire due to having experienced a house fire for some of you. I'm seeing some of you are having dreams about experiencing a fire of some sort. What else with this, Spirit? Thank you. Being called to pull another card here. What about the fire and experiencing fires? Thank you. The Fool. Okay, well, they have little fires there. Okay, so I do feel a sense of fear in terms of fire, but like the King of Wands, this is like not being afraid of that. But the Fool is also about new beginnings and like treading lightly. But the guy in the blue, he's like looking back to the past. So I do feel there is something here karmically in terms of fire. Having not been able to get out of a fire. Also being burned alive is what I'm seeing for some. There's an energy of Spirit saying, don't look back. Do not look back, like the guy on the card is in the blue. Now, that does not mean when you are shown things from past lives to not integrate the energy and to heal and whatnot. But there's an energy after having let go not to keep looking back. I feel like the house fire is also a metaphor for letting things burn away, to let go of the past, to just let things burn as you move forward, which is the, the King of Wands coming through here. But I do feel very strongly for a lot of you, there is a fear of fire from having experienced a fire of some sort. This could also be energy from a past life. Some of you are dreaming about fire in particular, but also like treading really carefully into some type of new beginning, which is a very different energy from the King of Wands. So what's going on with both of these cards, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, there's this energy with dating and romantic cycle beginning. Depending on the healing that we have done in ourselves, we will still get reflections from other people. So I feel like the first couple of people that you may date may have traits of people in the past who have hurt you. So this is all about keeping your guard up, but still keeping your guard open as you move into a new beginning of the dating world, or moving into an energy of, meeting new people, having boundaries and communicating those boundaries will be very important, because the Fool can project a naive energy. Pay attention to the people that you meet, because I do feel there will be some lessons to be learned in terms of healing that still needs to take place. That does not mean to close yourself off. Keep yourself open, but definitely keep your boundaries about you as you move forward with meeting new people, and remembering to have fun, because there is a lighthearted energy with the Fool card as well, about that wonder of what's next. Like, this is unknown, like I don't know what's next here, but having that joy and that excitement about the unknown with what you're moving into, with meeting new people, whether that's in the dating world, whether that's meeting new friends, whatever. Any final messages for my Libra souls? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, now I'm being drawn to the skulls on the card here. What are you pointing out about the skulls, Spirit? I'm seeing like the cross and bones. So it's like if something feels off, to listen to that, okay? Like I'm seeing the cross and bones like coming up, where it's like, don't move forward. So I do feel there is a sense of needing to go at a steady pace and feel your way into the new territory that you're moving into. And at the same time, when it comes to certain things, continuing to move forward with your boundaries up, still lighting your path and being mindful, keeping your passionate energy about you, and letting go of anything that you need to let go of, not forcing a connection if there isn't one. All right. That is all that I am seeing here, Libra. If your reading resonated, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. I'm excited and honored to have done this reading for you today. I also do a podcast with the Slumber Party Massacre gals, my sister Lacey, Rebecca, Carly, and Heather. If that's something you are interested in listening to, I'm linking that in the description box down below as well. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.